Ahoy, everybody! SpongeBob here! Now I know what you're thinking. What am I doing staring at a screen with me, SpongeBob, talking in the background? Well, I'll tell you. You see, Nickelodeon executives and Mr. Krabs want me to do a podcast for money. No, I'm just kidding. I wanted to do a podcast because, well, I just thought it'd be a good idea to share my thoughts about the show with the whole wide world. I even brought Patrick along to help me with it. Say hi to the folks, Patrick. Hi, I'm Patrick, and yeah. Right. Anyway, this is how it's going to work. Basically, every so often, I will talk about an episode of mine. Today, I will talk about the very first one, which premiered in 1999, but was created in 1997, and that is Help Wanted. Then I will talk about what the episode is about, aka the premise. Basically, it shows the story of how I, SpongeBob, got a job at the Krusty Krab. Then I will tell you all of what my favorite parts were. There are so many that I'm going to give you 3 of my favorite moments. First, Patrick comes along. That's me! Yes, and I must say, he was the one who helped me get that job. I was reluctant at first because I thought I wasn't good enough. But then, Patrick, you reminded whose first words were, "May I take your order?" Who made a spatula out of toothpicks in wood shop, and who the big yellow cube with holes was. I did? Oh yeah, I did! Yeah, now on to my next favorite part. Shopping for the hydrodynamic spatula with port and starboard attachments and a turbo drive. Mr. Krabs told me to get it as a test. It was tough, but then I couldn't believe they only had one in stock. One in stock! Now on to my final favorite part, making the Krabby Patties. This was a fun moment because I got to do what I do best. And I must say, SpongeBob, the Krabby Patties sure are a hit. Why, thank you, Patrick. How sweet of you to say. Oh, fun fact. While I was making the Krabby Patties, you might notice someone familiar singing a song called Living in the Sunlight in the background. That person was none other than Tiny Tim. And no, I'm not talking about the character in A Christmas Carol. I'm talking about the singer. May he rest in peace. What? I didn't know he was dead. Yeah, like I said, this episode was created in 1997 and premiered in 1999. So what you're saying is he died before this episode even premiered? Yup. Tartar sauce. Yes, Patrick, let all the anger out, but not too much. We still got a podcast to shoot. What else are you going to talk about, SpongeBob? I'm going to talk about how much I memorized the episode word for word. Word for word? I didn't know you could do that. What other secrets are you trying to keep from me? Well, it's just a secret talent I learned from an old friend of mine, Kenzie Dreyer. Kenzie, if you're watching this podcast, that's great because I love you. How do you do it anyway? Basically, you watch the episode so many times, you hear the dialogue, and then somehow the words get sucked into your brain, and then boom! You got yourself an episode that will live on forever and ever in your head. Cool. Oh, please. Anyone can memorize things like that. Hey, folks. It's my best friend and next-door neighbor, Squidward. What are you doing? A podcast. A podcast? How come you didn't invite me? You know what? I don't care. Just keep going. Okay. So as I was mentioning, memorization is important in life because it will help you remember the good things. And the bad. Don't forget the bad. You mean when SpongeBob tripped on his nail at the Krusty Krab and he was trying to walk inside? Exactly. Don't remind me. That was one of my least favorite moments. Now I will talk about how many viewers watched the episode. Around 6.9 million. 6.9 million? Were we that popular? Yup. I can't count that high. Me neither. That's because you two are numbskulls. Squidward! Hey, he's right, you know. Still, Patrick, don't listen to him. How could I? I don't have ears. And neither do you. That's true. Anyway, back to how popular we are. We are so popular, we've won almost 20 Kids' Choice Award blimps in a row. Ooh, I hope we win again this year. Yeah, me too. What if we don't? Will it be the end for us? Of course not, Squidward. I think the legacy of my show will live on, even if it does get canceled, which is highly unlikely. You see, SpongeBob SquarePants is a show created for children of all ages that anyone can enjoy. It's got comedy, some drama, and even some ironic twists. Yeah, twists! Not that kind of twist where you twist your body, Patrick. I mean a twist where something unpredictable happens. Oh, I knew that. Did you, Patrick? Did you? Ignore him, folks. He's a bit cranky today. Hey, at least I was well put together. Are you kidding? You only have 6 tentacles instead of 8. How could you be an octopus with only 6 tentacles? Because the animators thought it would be too difficult if they drew 8 during the animation process. That's true, you know. Wow, you learn something new every day. So back to my podcast. Now we will talk about what it was like working on the episode. So working on Help Wanted was a lot of fun, but also a little bit nerve-wracking because it's your first day and you don't know what to do. Luckily, I had my friends by my side to joke around with and talk with and to watch each other's backs. You mean like the time when Patrick put a kick me sign on my back? Are you sure it was me? Yes! Guys, easy. Actually, I'm talking about how we have to be supportive with one another. Oh. And I thought I was the stupid one. You still kind of are. You take that back! Okay, I better go take care of this before it gets all out of hand. See you next time where I talk about the episode Bubble Stand. Bye! Patrick and Squidward, take it easy!